comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, I'm going to be predicting future Funko NFT pops. But before that happens, make sure you press that subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said in today's video, I am going to be predicting future waves of pops for the Funko NFTs. So far, I think there's been 7 different Funko NFT drops where you guys have a chance to get the cards and see if you can get a physical pop with them, which the list I have here, and I'm pretty sure it is the exact list, is TMNT, Big Boy, Iron Maiden, the Freddy Funko Halloween series, Star Trek, Bob Ross, and then the most recent one being released within the last week of Retro Comics. Now, like I mentioned for today's video, I'm actually gonna have 6 different kind of licensors or lineups that I feel might actually be future NFT Funko drops, and I'm gonna kind of predict the Funko Pops that would be involved in those NFT drops. So starting off with the very first one that I have listed down is a Hanna-Barbera Funko NFT. This seems like a likely NFT to happen because of the fact that Brian Mariotti is just a huge fan of Hanna-Barbera. Now, whether it's just one licensor under Hanna-Barbera or it's multiple and then it's being called like maybe like a Saturday morning cartoon NFT or something, I have here just a bunch of different Hanna-Barbera characters. The first one being Huckleberry Hound, because that is one of the big characters that Brian Mariotti, being one of the owners of Funko, huge fan, and I just can't see Brian Mariotti be like, yeah, you know what, we're not going to put a Huckleberry Hound in here. Another would be a Flintstones pop of sort, whether it's a Fred Flintstone or a Barney. I think Scooby-Doo would also be involved because I just think it definitely makes sense. It is one of the more popular TV shows, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if maybe Scooby-Doo would actually be its own NFT in the future, just because of how valuable a lot of the pops are. And then I have a Freddy Funko in here, and I'm not sure exactly what the Freddy Funko it is, but I put a Freddy Funko because literally every single Funko NFT drop has had some sort of Freddy Funko, so for these lists I will have at least one Freddy Funko as some sort of character. Not sure what's going to be here for Hanna-Barbera, whether it's like maybe Freddy Funko was Yogi Bear or Freddy Funko as some sort of other Hanna-Barbera license that I have not mentioned yet for the other physical pops for this potential drop. The next Funko NFT drop I have listed down that I think would happen is a Batman Funko NFT, and I think this makes sense for 2 reasons. First one is the fact that I actually believe if it will happen, it could possibly happen in March to kind of go along with the release of the DC Comics film The Batman that's being released in theaters in March. But most importantly, Batman was the very first Funko Pop ever made by Funko so many years ago, and Batman, I think, is actually the character with the most amount of Funko Pops ever been made, so I wouldn't be surprised if Funko dips their toes with Batman as a future Funko NFT lineup. And the pops I have here, of course, is some sort of variant of Batman. Not sure exactly what they can make because they've made so many Batmans. Like if you say, oh, let's do a green chrome, that's already been made. Let's do this version. That's already been made. It's kind of one of those characters you don't exactly know what they haven't made because they've made so many things, so it really could be anything. I also have some sort of variant of the Joker. Not exactly sure what it would be, but I think Joker makes sense for a Batman NFT. I have listed down here a blue translucent penguin, which makes sense on 2 reasons. The first one is I'm kind of basing it off of the Iron Maiden NFT pop, where it's kind of that blue translucent color. That's kind of where I'm getting that. But also the fact that there is Chilly Willy, that's a penguin, already made into Funko Pop form in that kind of blue translucent look, especially with also the Funko Soda. And then last but not least, I have Freddy Funko as Robin, because believe it or not, Funko has never made a Freddy Funko as Robin pop yet they've had many Freddy Funko as Batmans, they've had many Freddy Funko as Jokers, but it's really surprising that they haven't had Freddy Funko as Robin yet, And I think to kind of go with the value of those older Freddy Funko's Batmans, it would make sense to make Freddy Funko's Robin as a NFT Funko Pop. Next up I have here is a Funko NFT lineup of retro toys. I think retro toys has been super popular, and I think it's one of those things that Funko could turn into an NFT. The first pop I've listed here is a retro toys version of Shredder for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because a lot of people have been wondering why they never released a retro toys version of Shredder while they did it for, obviously, the 4 main Ninja Turtles. They did it for Splinter. They did it even for, I think, Casey Jones and April O'Neil. Why wasn't Shredder made? Maybe it's because they are saving it for an eventual Retro Toys NFT. Then I have listed here Mr. Potato Head with the green hat, and with the photo I have here, that's exactly what I'm talking about, is what they already did with the Mystery Mini, where it's kind of the different look of Mr. Potato Head. They only made it in the Mystery Mini, so it makes sense if they made this into Funko Pop form, especially for this case as an NFT pop. And then I've listed down a new Furby, because we haven't seen a new Furby pop since the very first one, which is the Tiger Furby, I believe. That was just a normal comment, but I do feel like Furby would be an interesting character, especially for this NFT lineup. And then last but not least, which will be the Freddy Funko of this set, Freddy Funko as Cavity Sam. I think it would be very interesting to take the look of Freddy Funko and make him into Cavity Sam. The fourth NFT Funko Pop set that I have here is essentially called the Universal Monsters Add Icons lineup. And I'm sure, judging by Add Icons and Monsters, you guys kind of know where I'm going with this. And this set essentially has the 3 main ones that you guys know of Boo Berry, Count Chocula, and Frankenberry, with 2 others that I will mention about. But the route I'm going with these looks, because they have made a few different Count Choculas and all those Universal Monsters into Funko Pop form, is the chase variants of the Funko Soda figures they did, because they have never turned those looks into Funko Pop form yet. So Count Chocula would be the blue look from that Funko Soda, but in pop form. Frankenberry, I'm pretty sure, was brown, and then Boo Berry was purple. So you take those 3 colors, take those characters, and make that into an NFT pop. And then I actually have 2 Funko Pops added to this. Usually I would have a set of 4, but there have been cases where there's been set of 3 and set of 5 NFT Pops during these drops, which both of these are Freddy Funko Pops, because I felt like it would have been weird to keep one in and not the other, and that is Freddy Funko as Fruit Brute and Freddy Funko as Yummy Mummy, because surprisingly they haven't made that yet they've had Freddy Funko as Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and Frankenberry all made before, normal and metallic variants, I'm pretty sure. The second to last Funko NFT series I've listed down is titled the Freddy Funko Christmas Series. This is 100% based off of the Freddy Funko Halloween series that have already been made, and I wouldn't be surprised that because they made a Halloween drop in time for Halloween, that they would make a Christmas drop, and it would probably be the December 2021 Funko NFT drop, since they have been doing 1 NFT drop a month on the drop website. So the first one I have listed is Freddy Funko as Santa Claus, which I definitely could see this being the one with the lowest piece count. Freddy Funko as Elf, a Freddy Funko with like a onesie pajama look to go with the Christmas theme, considering that they've already done a Funko Shop exclusive Freddy Funko with the ugly Christmas sweater. I think it was either in 2020 or it might have been 2021. I can't exactly remember, but I know they did do a Freddy Funko in an ugly Christmas sweater pop, so I don't want to go down that route and do like a different color change for that sweater. So I thought it'd be a whole new look with like a onesie pajama. And then for this drop, just like the Halloween drop, there is 3 Freddy Funko Pops, and then the last item in there would be a Funko Soda figure, because in that Halloween drop there was a Freddy Funko as Mummy Funko Soda to go along with that drop. So in this case, for a Christmas theme, I have done Freddy Funko as essentially Frosty the Snowman, and I wouldn't be surprised that once again this would be one of the more limited piece items, maybe actually even lower than the Freddy as Santa Claus, now as I think about it. And the last Funko NFT drop that I have here listed as a prediction is one that really heartbreaks me, because it is for a brand new set that came out in 2021. One that I've been looking forward to since the first day I started collecting, and I think if they end up doing this as an NFT, that it would just be the end of me collecting this lineup, and that is a Funko NFT Green Day lineup. Now for this lineup, one big reason I chose Green Day is because I wanted to find a licensor that would make sense to do an entire blacklight lineup of NFT pops. It has been done before because the Star Trek NFT pops were all blacklight, so I think Green Day makes sense being blacklight because, of course, not going into so much detail, but if you're a hardcore Green Day fan and you probably know how they came up with the name Green Day, that kind of gives an indication of how it makes sense for Green Day to have blacklight pops. It would be Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt, and Trey Cool as the three main pops for this NFT, and of course they're blacklight. I don't know how the color scheme would be on this, but of course they would be a part of the set. And then the last one, of course, is a Freddy Funko, but I think it's going to be Freddy Funko with just simply a Green Day shirt on, and it will be a blacklight form. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video on me predicting about future Funko NFT drops and the pops involved in it, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think could potentially be a Funko NFT drop, and let me know your opinions on my picks of future Funko NFT drops. And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here. Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.